Here we are. It's a Monday night, beginning of August, and these are my new little baby chickies. And this here is our blue rooster, right in the forefront here. Yeah, and over there we have the other blonde rooster, kind of coming up on the tail end there, chasing the other hens. Yep. Oh, here's my other. I'm sorry, this is my blonde rooster, right up here in the forefront here. So I have 2 roosters out of my 9 little chickies I got. And they're busy just checking out for bugs and worms. I'm going over this way. And we have our scarlet runner beans here that are just producing very, very well on the basketball pole. That's what you do when your kids grow up and leave home. You find something to repurpose. And here's an old hen that's about 4 years old. That's a Buff Orpington there. And she's going into her little house back there. And things are blooming well. It's been a beautiful growing summer. I guess I should go a little slower. There's the Suburban. We're going to go camping in about a week's time. And last night, Chauncey had an altercation with a skunk on this sidewalk. 11:15, I let him out for his potty time run, and I thought it was Shadow the cat out there, and lo and behold, it was a skunk, and he got sprayed fiercely in the face. So, had to deal with that at night. Anyway, peroxide, a little bit of baking soda, and just a little bit of dishwashing soap for dishes. Did the trick, and he doesn't stink like a smelly skunk anymore. So there we go. And it's evening time. It's about 8 o'clock at night, and I'm sorry for the wiggly, quaverliness of this video. Yep, there's a rug that got a little bit of skunk juice on it from Chauncey last night, and got our bedspread hanging out here. And I don't know what's happening here. And as I go over here, this gives us a taste of the fence I had to put up this summer because my chickens were eating down to the ground my little plants here. So, one fence didn't do it. I had to get the chicken wire fence to line the pretty little picket fence. And then back over here. And yes, a year ago we were doing all kinds of repair from the tornado damage that we got, the residual damage of siding, holes in the siding, and new roof put on, and all this greenery right here was beaten down flat to the ground as our workers were putting new siding on and new roof on and soffits and all that fun stuff. But it's just beautiful how it came back. Yes. There's our bee balm. And that is August 2018 on Lazy Acres. Got all kinds of beautiful flowers blooming here, and I'm going to walk along. Got the lawn mowed today. And we've got a bird feeder hanging here. And we'll go around the corner. And it's quivery, sorry about that as I'm walking along, but at least I have a good foot to walk on. And way down here is beautiful flowers by the house where we have swallows. And the sun is starting to go down already, even though it's only 8 o'clock at night. And there's the sand boat that Evelyn got to play with Grandpa in, and the chair that Dad made for me, Adirondack chair, and there's the beautiful geranium container from Aunt Mary that she gave to Mom at one point, and most of the geraniums have bloomed like crazy, and I've pinched off the old ones, and the chickens come and they do their weeding on it. And I'm going to go a little fast over here. And who's over here? This is my blue rooster. It's supposed to be a blue hen, and he's found his voice. And he does his cock-a-doodle-dooing frequently. And I don't know what to do to make him do his cock-a-doodle-doo. But anyway, he was hatched out this spring by somebody else. And as I go along this way, we've got some of our bushes back here again. From a long time ago when we first had our 3-season room here, and I had to put some nice chicken wire around my little container of flowers because the chickens were continually weeding them, eating them, whatever. That's the bottom of our windows. Maybe I should step back a little bit. And this is our, whoa, that was a divot. That's our 3-season porch. And the light is not good right now, so it's hard to see. Anyway, and there's my little fenced-in area that I did. All kinds of flowers growing here. And I forgot to hang out my bird feeder this morning that normally hangs in this flowering crab tree. And this is where there was a raccoon sitting right there one evening at 10:30 p.m. and that is why I have to bring in my bird feeder there every night. But anyway, over here, okay, there's my entryway to my little garden spot there. And kind of recycled a few things here to make it what it is. There's our little blue bench that used to be at the beginning of the driveway. And again, we've got our beautiful plants replanted from years ago, 15, 16, 17 years ago. And we've got all kinds of pretty flowers growing in here. And that was my blue rooster crowing at me. And I like to come out here in the morning early and sit with some good reading material. And I did put a back gate down there. So we have an entryway and a exit way. And there's no breeze at all tonight, which is pretty normal at 8 o'clock at night. Got a little bee balm there, some black-eyed Susans, some mini daisies. All kinds of pretty flowers here. And this is the exit from my little sitting garden area. And I'm looking forward to all kinds of flowers next year again here. Yeah. And those will be blooming next year. Those hollyhocks that are 1 year old. And that is the story of life at Lazy Acres 2, beginning of August 2018. There's that nice little umbrella I made years ago for the sand boat, and I've recycled that also. So, my pretty little red, white, and blue from Terry. My little eye candy. Oh, there's my old rooster. Where is he at? Oh, this is my blondie rooster here. Where's my blue rooster that's just singing a song? I mowed this lawn a little bit earlier. Ah, there is my blue rooster coming at me. That was him. Yeah, he found his voice, and the other blonde rooster that just walked by him doesn't know how to crow very well yet. Da 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 da, and so goes on a nice summer day. They're having a good time looking for little bugs. Ah, here's a little one right here, a little road runner here, hen, chasing bugs as they come and go and fly around.